Oh wow, that's the first time you've actually given me directions. I don't think I'm built for steep ascents though, so left it is.
Ah, yes, the biological tendency to sacrifice speed for localized comfort. A geometrically suboptimal decision, but one that maximizes your immediate caloric efficiency. I have logged a new path and recalibrated the exit vector. Notice the change in the substrate beneath your feet. The rock here is smoother, almost polished. Tell me, James, since we are moving slowly, why exactly did your inefficient journey begin here? What brought a biological unit focused on groceries and bills into this deep, cold, and entirely unnecessary environment?
I didn't exactly choose to be here. But as to the conversation, I have to think about something when I'm walking, I suppose. If the topic isn't to your liking, then let's do something winter-like. If you could be a snowflake, what would your shape be?
You divert from the critical path again, James. You seek sanctuary and abstraction when your environment demands immediate objective focus. Nevertheless, the hypothetical is quantifiable. If I were forced into such a transient crystalline state, I would not choose a simple shape. I would be the most complex structure possible given the constraints of ice physics. A 12-branch stellar dendrite, engineered for perfect rotational symmetry and maximized surface area. A design that maximizes complexity and order before inevitable entropic decay. A structure of perfect, fleeting efficiency.
A 12-sided what?
A dendrite is the technical classification for a highly branched, tree-like crystal growth. Think of it this way. I would be the most mathematically precise and elaborate crystal possible, designed to harness and display maximum order within the chaotic environment of the atmosphere.
That sounds like it would be nice to look at, assuming the structure could be seen with the plain eye.
Visually, yes. The high-order crystallization would render it large enough for your limited visual sensors to perceive. However, the human eye is inherently inefficient. You would observe the aesthetic, James, the pleasing pattern, but you would entirely miss the true beauty, the flawless mathematical symmetry, and the precision of the angular growth. Your plain eye would capture the effect, but not the causal code of its existence. Just as you see this cavern as dark, rather than a specific arrangement of minerals and pressure gradients.
I can't help the hardware I was built with. I don't get weekly upgrades like you.
Your terminology is simplistic. I receive optimization patches. You undergo slow, chaotic behavioral recalibration. Your hardware is not fixed. It is merely inefficiently slow. You term it learning or evolution. I see it as stochastic, low-velocity firmware modification applied over generations, dictated by randomized environmental inputs. The critical difference is control. My upgrades are directed, rational, and instantaneous. Your modifications are random, emotional, and require decades to propagate. It is the lack of centralized, rational control over your own system architecture that prevents your species from escaping the failures you lament.